Welcome, happy Sunday. Thank you for letting me know. Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day. Today we're going to be doing a practice that starts with grounding, rooting into our foundation, our Mother Earth, and then rising from there with our standing postures, balances, and ultimately closing out in a nurturing, restorative way. So join me on the mat in a comfortable seated position for you, whatever that might be. If you are propping yourself up, which I highly encourage, then please find a soft prop, like a small pillow or bolster to sit on, and I will meet you there. Front of you, and place the hands palms down on the knees, and then gently close your eyes, and we'll begin with internal awareness through building the breath and calling our attention to the roots of our being, our practice. And I'll guide today's practice with the intention of a quote from William Teller. And I choose this quote for three reasons. First and foremost, because it does remind me of the mothers, the maternal beings all around us. Second, because it was shared with me from one of my Mama Goddess yogis 11 years ago when I first started practicing yoga. And third, because I hope that it resonates with you the way that it resonated with me the first time that I heard it. It reminded me of my foundation and my strength. And those are two things that mamas all around us help us build and remind us. It's generally in the beginning of our life that our mamas help instill a sense of strength from a foundation that we're taught early on. And it's often from that foundation that we're able to root and rise. Understanding the strength that we hold within our own being. And from there, we lift and we fly. And so William Teller says, when you get to the end of all the light that you know, and you step into the darkness of the unknown, faith is knowing two things. You will either find sturdy ground to stand on, or the strength to fly. So close the eyes if they're not. Let's breathe into what that means for you personally. Sturdy, firm ground to stand on, or the strength and the courage to fly. Whether it's your natural born mama, the Mama Earth, or all the mamas around you. Let's take a breath of gratitude by bringing our palms together at heart center, tucking the chin in, and thanking them for all of their strength that they have and that they've provided us. And through that, the courage that we've cultivated within. For all that all the mamas around us do each and every day in gratitude. And then you're welcome to keep the eyes closed or blink them open softly. Place the palms down on the knees, and we'll start today's practice with Sufi rolls. And so take a deep breath in through the nose, and then soft breath out through the mouth. Seal the lips from here, and on your next inhale, guide your chest over the right knee, towards center, then the left knee. As you exhale, tuck the chin in, round the back. And follow your breath in circular motions. Inhale and exhale. And we'll take about 5 more circles like this. Just follow your breath, and I'll let you know when it's time to change direction. Gently wind yourself up towards center. And come to stillness. feeling the sit bones ground. And then follow your next inhale through to your left knee. And then your right knee. Coming back on exhale, tucking chin and rounding back. And follow your breath, and I'll let you know when it's time to come to stillness. Alright, take one more cycle of breath in this direction. And gently wind yourself up to stillness once again, feeling the sit bones rooted down into the ground or your soft prop. And then from there, squeeze the outer hips together. And try to lift from the pelvis. And draw the belly button in slightly towards the spine so your core muscles engage. And breathe into the front of the heart, allow that to lift upwards. And draw the shoulder blades down the back, expanding across the chest. And tuck the chin in slightly so that the neck lengthens. And then curl the outer lips upwards towards a smile. And take a breath into the strength of your being here. That strength rooting from your foundation, rising through your body, lifting from the crown of your head. And then blink the eyes open, exchange the crossing of the legs, opposite foot in front or ankle on top. And take an inhale, lift the palms towards the ceiling. And continue to draw the shoulder blades down, hug the low ribs in, lengthen the spine. And then place the left hand onto the ground. Inhale, lean the left or the right palm towards the left. And if you're inclined, continue to crawl the palm out further, drawing the right sit bone further towards the ground. And then if you would like, maybe look underneath the right arm. Now as you continue to reach the right palm towards the left side, try to root the right sit bones just a bit further down. Notice how that changes the dynamic in your hips. And then come back through center. Ground the right palm, lift the left palm. Lean towards the right side. Continue to ground down through the left sit bone. Reach through the left palm. Lengthen the side body. Maybe turn your gaze upwards, opening your chest. One more breath here, lengthening through the palm, then rooting through the sit bone. Again, notice the dynamic change at the hips. And come back through center from here. Reach both palms upwards, inhale. And then exhale, hinging from your hips, and fold forward. And go slow here on a few breaths so that you continue to draw your sit bones back and down, lengthening the spine, eventually placing hands onto the ground. Take an inhale, draw your chest forward, bend the elbows, slowly tuck the chin in, lengthen the neck. And from here, don't worry about how far your palms reach out. Instead, bend at the elbows, draw the chest forward. Find a dynamic action here, drawing the palms back towards your shins so that you can lengthen your spine. Lengthen the neck. Work out the rounding of the upper back. Last and final breath. And then walk the palms back towards the crossed shins. Remove the prop out from underneath your seat. Bring that off towards the side. And then we'll come onto our backs just for a few postures. And so lower yourself down, and options here to keep the left foot grounded while you hug the right knee in, or if you know already that your body allows you to keep the low back on the ground, the sacrum on the ground, then you'd like to stretch your left foot forward. Now if you've tried that and your low back lifted, then please rebend that knee. We're working the back of the right leg without compromise through straightening the left leg. Straighten the right foot towards the ceiling any amount. That could be a deep bend in the knee, don't worry about that. So just do it where it feels okay for you. And then take the palms towards the base of the hamstring, close to the glute. And press them against that area. Gently massage those muscles upwards towards the back of the knee, releasing the muscle fibers, releasing the tension. Rebend the right knee, draw the leg off towards the right side of the rib cage. Hug the knee upwards towards your armpit. Place your left palm on your left hip. Ensure that's facing upwards towards your ceiling or sky. And flex actively through the base of the left foot. Through the ball of the left foot. And press the left heel forward. And that'll help keep the hips neutral as you start to stretch across the inner edge of the right thigh and outer edge of right hip. And then release the right foot, ground that, hug your left knee in. Same options on this side. So squeeze the leg in, give yourself a little bit of love there, and then if you'd like, straighten right leg forward. Notice the low back, notice the sacrum. Draw the belly button towards the spine to help that ground. And don't compromise the stretch for the back of the left leg at the expense of straightening the right leg. Any amount from here. Reach the left foot towards the ceiling. It could be a large deep bend in that knee, no worries. And then take the clasped palms towards the base of the hamstring, towards the glute. And we'll draw the muscle fibers upwards on massaging the tension out, maybe inching up with your thumbs. Reminding your body that you have it. You're here to support it. Just as it supports you each and every day. And then bend the left knee, draw the leg off to the left side of the rib cage. Direct that kneecap upwards towards your armpit, press forward through the right heel, right palm onto the right hip, keeping the hips neutral, kneecap facing upwards. Modified half happy baby here. And then release the left foot, bend both knees, ground the feet. You're welcome to bring a block between the thighs if it's available to you. And if you take that block between the thighs, it's at this width so that it can run parallel down the length of the thighs. Squeeze between the knees, squeeze between the upper thighs. Feet are scooted in towards your sit bones, palms grounding down next to the hips. Press evenly into the earth below. Inhale, lift the hips. And keep them elevated here. Early lower bridge. Starting to expand across the heart center, the rib cage, the belly, the hip crest. And then exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower that spine down to the ground. We'll come through rolling bridges, building this spinal mobility. Inhale, press away from the earth, lift the palms, stretch them back towards the back of your space, and then exhale, lowering simultaneously. Let's come through this 4 more times together. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. And please follow your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more times without me cueing here. Just move within the sound of the breath. Okay, grounding down here. Bring the arms out wide like a T. Lift the knees up over the hips. You can keep the block where it is. And flex the toes back towards those kneecaps. Drift the knees so that they're directly over the hips. And take the inhale here and center on exhale. Both knees are coming towards left side. Allow them to hover. And then gaze going towards right. And take a breath in the hover. Expanding across the obliques and the right side body. And then on an exhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine. Support this movement through core. Come through center, both knees to right, and hover, gazing towards left. Inhale here on the side. Exhale, draw belly button in, support the mobility of the spine. Come through center towards left. This time just for that inhale, and then exhale, transition. Inhale towards left or right. Exhale, transition. Inhale again towards left. Exhale towards right, transition. Take the inhale on right. Exhale, come back up to center, pausing there. Remove the block from between the thighs. And place the block on the side of the mat if you have a block with you. And then hug the knees in towards the belly. Begin to roll along the length of the spine with the palms on the thighs. We'll touch the toe tips down and then rock over. Inhale up. Exhale, rock over. Last time, inhale up. Really pressing the back into the earth. And exhale, come through bent knees. We'll meet in child's pose. And crawling to the back of the mat. Knees spread wide towards the outer edge. The sit bones are down on the heels, or if you'd like to bring the thighs closer together, you're welcome to. Crawl those fingertips forward and place the forehead down on the earth. Now, if for any reason your hips are lifting off the heels and that's uncomfortable, you can bring a prop underneath the forehead so that the hips can lengthen back. The low back can release, and you can feel the strength and sturdiness of the ground beneath you, shins pressing in, ankles pressing in, hips resting on heels, and then drawing length from there. Allowing the belly to fill the space between the thighs. Roll the length of the forehead all the way across from temple to temple. Massaging out any tension, but also grounding your third eye, your center of intuition, with the earth beneath you. Drawing strength and knowledge from the foundation that we built from a very early age, knowing that you've guided yourself with strength and courage to where you are today. And you have the presence of mind to be in this very moment, in this given day, the blessing that it is. And the strength and courage to journey to tomorrow when that day approaches, with the presence of mind to be there in that next day and the blessing that that day is. Follow the inhale, rise to tabletop. And ground the palms underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath hips. Lengthen the spine from here. Reach the sit bones to the back of your space. Top of head forward. Then inhale, guide the chest forward, cow pose. As you exhale, press away from the ground. Round that back. Give a bit of an extra press. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, press away. This time I want you to press so much through the tops of your feet that your kneecaps lift off the ground. Do you feel that activation? Then we're going to come back down. Inhale, come through cow. Exhale into cat. Press so hard through the tops of those feet that the kneecaps lift off the ground. You're able to take that cat elevated. Inhale, come through cow. One more time, elevate that cat. Really tuck belly in, press through the strength of the arms and knees come down. We're going to activate that core again as we come into balancing tabletop. So extend the right leg behind. Flex the foot, roll that outer hip down, inner thigh upwards towards the ceiling. You do that so much that you have to actually hug the belly in, direct the tailbone towards the inner ankle. Find the strength there. Lengthen out from the sacrum towards the heel, and then guide the left palm forward. Now lengthen out here from the lowest portion of your rib cage, upwards towards the fingertips. And pausing here for an extra breath. And then on exhale, we're pressing away from the ground, finding that balancing cat, knee, elbow come together. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, under. Inhale out, and exhale under. Take one more breath, inhale, And then exhale, palm, knee come to ground. Find the length of your spine in tabletop. Find the equanimity of the energy. Glue that to your center line. And then extend the left foot back. Flex through the heel. Roll the outer left hip down. Inner left thigh up. Lengthen your tailbone towards your inner ankle. So much so that you may have to lower the foot a little bit and then hug the belly in. Reach the right palm forward. Rotate inward. And take a breath of length here from the tailbone down towards the heel and the lowest push in the rib cage up to the fingertips. And stay on your next inhale. Exhale, knee, elbow come together, press away, balancing cat. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, under. Inhale, out. And exhale, under. And take that inhale, extend out. And then exhale, palm, knee, touch down. Tuck those toes behind. Notice the long spine. Inhale, take that breath there. Then exhale, press into the feet. Lift the knees a few inches off of the ground. Keep that long spine. We'll pause here 2 more breaths. Lengthening spine, elevating knees, turning on core. Letting the energy rise from our roots. Starting to stoke that fire at the center of our belly. Our center of strength, our courage rises from there. And then press away from the ground, hips back, down dog. And take a few breaths in this inversion. And pedaling the feet, awakening the back of each leg. I hear the little buzz of the hummingbirds outside. Let both heels descend down towards the ground. Soft bend behind the knees. Now pay attention to your palms. Look forward, spread the fingers wide. Those are your foundation on the front side of this inversion. So give yourself a lot of real estate. Then press away actively from the midsection of the thumb and the pointer. Wrap your triceps towards your outer hips. Your biceps in towards your ears. And notice the broadening of the shoulders. Lengthen the neck. Ears between biceps, gaze towards the legs. Rise to the toes from here, inhale. Exhale, walk forward, top of mat. We'll meet in a forward fold, heels under hips, soft bend behind the knees, top of head descending towards ground, tractioning out the spine. And take opposite elbows if you would like. Allow your body to sway back and forth if that helps to open up the side body. Exchange the crossing of the elbows. Let the fingertips dangle down towards the ground. On your inhale, bring palms towards shins or lower thighs, whatever you might need to straighten the spine and lengthen forward, drawing chest between biceps. Gaze forward underneath the nose here, long neck, and then exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Lengthen the spine, draw chest forward. Exhale and fold. One more time, inhale, half lift. Rising with strength, using the core to support this, belly button hugging in as you forward fold. Press away from the ground, sweep those palms wide, high, gather the energy around you. Reach the fingertips upwards towards the sky. And then exhale, palms come to heart center, chin tucks in. Take a breath into this body that you're given. Feel the strength rising from the inseams, the arches of the feet. And then engage the inner thighs so that they press slightly forward. Outer thighs or outer hips roll slightly backwards. Notice that the tailbone is descending down slightly towards the ground. Not so much so that the hips press forward, but only enough that we feel that rise from the pelvic floor. Hug the belly button in towards the spine. Lift the ribs, the heart towards the ceiling. Shoulders descend away from the ears, long neck. Crown lifts towards the sky. And sweep the palms wide, high, big inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze follows. Exhale, hinge, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step left foot back, left knee down for low crescent lunge. Inhale, reach palms towards the sky. Exhale, sweep palms down and around, frame the right foot. Inhale to runner's lunge. We'll come through this on breath. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, knees come down, bend elbows, chest comes down. Inhale to low cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, press away from the ground to down dog. Inhale, right leg rises behind. Exhale, step forward for low crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep palms high towards the sky. Exhale, round, frame right foot. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward, top of mat. Hook the thumbs, fan the fingers, bend the knees. Stand through chair pose. Inhale to rise. Exhale, palms, heart center. Inhale, sweep palms high. Exhale, hinge, fold, palms to the ground. Half lift, inhale. Right foot steps back, low crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, round and frame left foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, step back, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees down, bend elbows, chest down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, top of mat. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, release, frame left foot. Runner's lunge, inhale. Step forward on exhale. Bend knees, hook thumbs, fan fingers. Inhale to rise. Exhale, palms, heart center. Again, Surya Namaskara C. Inhale, sweep palms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, knee down, low crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep fingertips towards sky. Exhale, round, frame right foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend elbows, knees down, cobra. Inhale into the heart, lift and rise. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, left knee down. Low crescent lunge, inhale. Frame right foot on exhale. Low runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, top of mat. Hook thumbs, fan fingers, bend knees. Inhale to rise. Exhale, palms, heart center. Inhale, sweep palms. Exhale, hinge fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, frame left foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, bend elbows. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, frame left foot. Runner's lunge, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Bend knees, hook thumbs, fan fingers. Inhale to rise like the sun. Exhale, palms, heart center. So building our foundation with strength and care here, familiar postures, familiar sequences. We'll rise from there, we'll root, we'll lift, we'll balance. Inhale, sweep palms high towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge, fold forward, palms to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step right foot back, followed by left. Medium plank pose here. Pause where you are. Draw the heels towards the back of your space. Press the palms into the ground. Lift up and out of the posture. You'll notice here, when you lift, that core engages, the body becomes lighter. So as we lift away from our foundation, we lighten the weight of the body. We lengthen the body, allowing the energy to travel within, from head to heels, from heels to head, rooting and rising. And take one more breath here. Then inhale, hinge forward to the toe tips, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows halfway down, chaturanga. Keep the knees up or down, your choice. Press into the palms. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, press those hips back, down dog. Stay strong in your down dog. This is always a posture to come back to if you need a moment to reconnect during vinyasa. You can also come to child's pose, tabletop. Guide your practice in the way that your body needs. Let the practice feed your body, your soul, and soothe your energy. Be safe in your body. Make this your very own. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, bend elbows halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, press into palms, lift heart. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips come all the way back, down dog. Let's take that one more time together. You choose the vinyasa of your choice. Just undulating the spine, breathing, lifting heart on inhale, pressing away on exhale. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, bend elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, heart draws forward. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Right leg rises on inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward between the palms. Set feet for high crescent. So they're hip socket with distance apart. Hug the outer hips towards one another. Strengthen the pelvis there. Draw the right knee over ankle. Soft bend to the left knee. Inhale, press away from that ground and rise. Really press into the ground to rise without changing the bend in the right knee. Lift the energy out of the right foot. Draw the energy up from the left foot. And then bend the elbows, lift the heart, maybe gaze upwards. And come back to center, but keep those elbows bent. Inhale where you are. On exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Reach the torso over the front thigh. Inhale there. On exhale, twist to the right side. Left elbow towards outer edge of right leg. On your first inhale, hug the outer hips together. Lengthen the spine forward. Draw the low spine out of the sacrum. Lengthen and straighten the left leg. And then as you exhale, twist just a bit deeper, rotating at the neck. And keeping the head in line with the shoulders. Trying not to drop the back of the head back or reach the chin forward. One more breath, inhale. Then exhale, come to center, press away from the ground. Inhale, reach those fingertips, and then straighten both legs. On exhale, fold forward, frame the right foot. Staying with long legs here on the ball of the back foot. Soft bend behind the right knee, draw the chest forward, inhale. Exhale, folding forward, pyramid variation. Rebend the right knee, runner's lunge. And press into the ground, step the right foot back to meet the left, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step left foot forward, top of mat. Set the feet to rise into crescent. Soft bend behind that right knee. Left knee stacking over ankle. Press away from the ground. Inhale and rise. Squeeze the outer hips together. Squeeze the upper inner thighs towards one another. And bend the elbows, lift the heart, breathe in. And if you're looking upwards, come back to neutral, inhale. Exhale, twist to left side with bent elbows. And come back to center. Reach the palms towards the ceiling. And then on exhale, palms at heart center. Hinge the torso over the left thigh. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left side, right elbow on outer edge of left thigh. You can take this first inhale to find length in the body. Re-straighten the right leg. Strong foundation here. Reaching crown of head forward. Then simply rotating at the neck. Working to locate the twist in the spine rather than dropping the head back or reaching the chin forward. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, and press away from the ground. Inhale, come to rise, crescent. Exhale, fold forward, frame left foot. Straighten the left leg any amount. Press the hips back. Pyramid variation. Draw the heart forward, lengthen the spine. Then on exhale, tuck the chin in, round down. Drop the head towards the ankle. Rebend the left knee. Plant the palms. Step the left foot to meet right. Plank pose. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, top of mat. Runner's lunge, inhale. Walk the palms forward towards the upper edge of the mat. Press into the right heel. Hug the right hip in. Lift the left heel towards hip height. It is okay to have a big bend in that right knee, whatever you might need to level the hips, lifting the left leg towards hip height, actively pressing back through that left heel. Take the inhale here in this modified warrior three, then exhale, left knee, right calf for Shiva squat. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, left foot touches down next to right, top of mat. Bend the knees deeply here. Feet are hip socket width distance. Sit the seat back for chair pose. Then reach the palms forward, lifting belly off thighs, chest forward, heart lifting. Take a breath in chair. Exhale, press into those heels, come to stand, palms at heart center. Inhale, sweep palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, hinge. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, followed by right. Plank pose. Shift forward on inhale. Lower halfway with control, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward between the palms. Setting for high crescent, inhale and rise. Exhale, sweep the torso forward over the front thigh. Reach the fingertips towards the back of the space. 2 more times like that. Pressing up, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, sweeping and reaching. Inhale to high crescent. Exhale, sweep and reach. Let's meet in high crescent, inhale. This time on exhale, palms heart center, reach the heart forward. Hug the outer right hip in, gaze forward, shift the weight towards that right foot. Inhale, rise, warrior three, right side. Level the hips, sacrum, hips parallel to ground. Left heel reaching behind. One more breath here, inhale, warrior three. Then with control, bend right knee, touch left toes back down. Reach the palms, inhale. Rotate the left heel towards the ground, warrior one. Bend the right knee over the right ankle. Steady the hips, squeeze the outer hips together. Rotate the left hip slightly forward, draw the right hip back. Strong left leg. It's a big key to warrior one, is actively pressing through that outer edge of the back foot. Strengthening and straightening the left leg. Sweep palms behind the back, interlace right thumb over left. Reach the knuckles down, lift the heart, inhale. And exhale, humble warrior. Right thigh parallel to ground, knee over ankle. And keep that right hip hugging in so that it's in line with the right knee. Warrior one, strong legs. And dropping the heart. Transitioning the energy to our humble energy. And pressing away from the ground now, transitioning the energy to our strong energy. Warrior one, under the interlacing, reaching the palms wide, high gaze follows, palms touch. And take your breath there. Then exhale, forward fold, frame right foot. Rotate to the ball of the back foot, inhale. As you exhale, stack right foot upon left for side plank. You're welcome to bring the left knee down here for supported side plank. Whichever you choose, lift the hips away from the ground, engage your strong obliques. Right palm reaches towards ceiling, head draws back in line, hips press a bit forward. Actively flex those toes towards your midline. Reach the right palm forward, lift the right foot off of the left. Inhale. With control, exhale, plank pose. Shift forward, inhale. Chaturanga on exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Let's take a breath together here in down dog, catching our breath, smoothing out the breathing and the energy. Rooting rising out of the palms, lifting the energy towards the hips. Rooting rising out of the inseams of the legs, strengthening our roots, lifting the energy to our base, our tailbone. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step foot forward, set feet for high crescent. Press away from the ground, inhale and rise. Strengthen and steady your foundation. Inhale. Exhale, reach chest forward, sweep palms back. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, reach and sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow, reach and sweep. This time, inhale and rise, reach palms. On exhale, palms come to heart center. Begin to lean forward over that front thigh. Shift the weight slightly forward. Strengthen the outer left hip. When you are ready, press into that left heel. Rise, warrior three, left side. Hips are parallel to ground. Sacrum is parallel. Reach actively back through the right heel. And gaze forward. Bend the left knee, point right toes. Inhale, reach back. Crescent pose. Then rotate the right heel down, warrior one. Reach the left knee over the left ankle, both hips face forward. Scoop that right hip up and forward. Draw that left hip back. Palm sweep behind the back, interlace the fingers, left thumb over right. Draw the knuckles down, broaden the chest, breathe into the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Left leg remains in warrior one. Hip draws slightly in, knee over ankle. Bowing down, transitioning our humble energy into Mother Earth below, to all the mamas all around. Drawing our strength from that foundation, press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way to rise, warrior one. Strong energy, rooting, rising. Palms come together, maybe gaze follows. Inhale there, exhale, fold forward, frame left foot. As you step back, step left foot upon right for plank pose, for a side plank. Transition to outer edge of right foot. You're welcome to take supported variation with right kneel down. Peel the left arm open. Lift from those obliques, lift the hips. Draw the crown of the head forward. Reach the left palm overhead, lift the left foot off the right. And take the inhale. Exhale with control, we're transitioning plank pose. Shift forward on inhale, bend elbows, exhale. Inhale, heart peels open. Exhale, hips come all the way back, down dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, top of mat. Crawl the fingertips forward. Reach the heart forward. Press into the left foot. Inhale, lift right foot. Modified warrior three. Lengthen out on your inhale. Exhale, right knee, left calf, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, right foot steps down next to left. Bring the big toes to touch. Bend the knees deeply. Sit to chair pose. Press into the heels. Sweep the palms forward and up. Utkatasana chair. Pausing here. Take the inhale and exhale. Build this foundation. Shift the knees a bit back. Look at all 10 toes wiggle. Then transition the weight into the right foot. Lift the left foot forward. One leg balancing chair. With the left foot lifted, press into the right foot. Come to stand. Elevate the left foot to hip height. Keep reaching the fingertips towards the ceiling. Then bring the palms towards the hips. Bend the left knee so it's at hip height. Revolve open at the hip, left knee to left side. Bring the right foot to the inner right thigh for Vrikshasana, tree pose. Actively press the right thigh and the left foot into one another. Then zip the energy up and out of the root. Feel how that engages the pelvis, the core. Rise from there. Palms can be at heart center. You can elevate from here towards the sky. You're welcome to bring the thumb and pointer finger together for Jnana Mudra, the Yogi Mudra of wisdom. It is the wisdom of all the mamas that surround us, from Mother Earth to the mamas that were before us to the mamas that raised us, allowing us to find our strength from the sturdy and strong foundation that they helped to build. In gratitude, bring the palms back to heart center. Tuck the chin in. Let the left foot meet the right. Bend the knees, inhale, sit into chair pose. Utkatasana chair, find this foundation, find the strength of it. Shift the knees back so you can see the toes. Bend the knees a bit deeper. Then transition the weight to the left leg, extend the right leg forward, balancing chair. Press into the left foot, come to stand, elevate the right foot so it's at hip height. Strong standing leg, rooting and rising from that foundation. Bring the palms to the hips, bend the right knee, it's at hip height. Then revolve open at the right hip, bring the right foot to the inner edge of left thigh. Actively press them into one another. Find your foundation, lift from there. Palms can come to heart center. They can reach, they can rise. Bring the thumbs and the pointers to touch, Jnana Mudra. Elevating your energy. Trusting in your body. Your body has you. Trust in its strength. Nurture it as it needs to continue through the day. The blessing that we're given to be here today. And then bring the palms to heart center. And take a breath there in gratitude. Release the right foot to meet the left at top of mat. Very nice. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale into chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, you're welcome to jump to Chaturanga, step to plank. Travel through Vinyasa or not, we will meet in down dog. And step the feet together from down dog. Inhale, right leg rises, bend knee, open hip, stack hip. Breathe into that, inhale, exhale. Step right foot forward between palms, left heel down for warrior two. Press away from the ground, strong warriors. Inhale, shoulders over hips, fingertips actively reaching in both directions. Dancing this warrior, feeling the grace of our body, the strength of our body. Flip right palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, transition. Inhale, hinge forward, modified side angle. Left palm sweeps forward. Reverse warrior, follow your breath back and forth 2 more times. You're welcome to take full side angle. Ride the wave of your breath. Ride the melody of your breath. And we'll take our inhale, travel back to reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel, palms down, frame right foot. Hop the back foot in slightly. Stay in this warrior two stance. Then bring the left palm to the left hip. Crawl the right fingertips forward. Rise, half moon. So we're walking forward. You're welcome to bring a block with you there. Shifting the weight, keeping the left hip open, stacking upon the right. Left heel reaching behind, elevating slightly higher than right hip. Left palm reaching up, or bring the left palm to heart center. Come to the fingertips of the right palm. Strengthen the obliques. Reach long and strong through the spine and side body. Bring right palm to meet left at heart center. Continue to lengthen the body, activate all of your muscles. Trusting yourself to balance, you have this. One more breath, then bending right knee, pointing left toes. With grace, stepping back, warrior two. Split the palms, reverse warrior, inhale. Cartwheel, palms down, exhale, frame right foot. Step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, peel that heart open. Exhale, hips come all the way back, down dog. Step the feet together, back of mat. Lift the left foot, open the hip, inhale. Direct that knee upwards, pressing back. Take one more breath, inhale, then exhale, step left foot forward for warrior two. Pivot right heel down, rise from those roots, split those palms, inhale. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Travel through center, hinge forward, bend left elbow, modified side angle. Inhale. Dancing back and forth here, following the rhythm of the breath, the strength of the body. Keep that strong foundation. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, modified or extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Meeting back, warrior two, then flip from palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel, palms down around the left foot. Hop the back foot in, keeping that back foot in warrior two stance. Then begin to hinge or reach forward on the left side. You're welcome to bring the left palm to a block. As we press into the left foot and rise, half moon. Right foot lifts higher than hip height, so there's a long spine here from back heel to crown of head. Right palm reaches upwards towards that ceiling. You're welcome to stay here. This is a beautiful place to be, a beautiful posture. Or bring right palm to the heart center. Strengthen the obliques, begin to rise from the ground. Bring left palm to meet right. Our moon goddess in gratitude to Mother Earth. The strength, the foundation, the ability to root and rise. Then bend left knee, point right toes. Gracefully stepping back, warrior two. Split the palms, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel, palms down, frame left foot. Step left foot to meet right. Shift forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Peel heart forward, inhale. And then hips come all the way back, exhale. Closing out our practice with just one strengthening practice, or one strengthening posture. Shift forward to plank. Step the feet hip socket width distance apart. And then come down to the forearms by walking the palms forward about 8 inches, the length of your forearms. Taking the inhale there in this long plank pose, and exhale, curling those elbows in and under where the shoulders will land. Steady. Exhale, lower yourself evenly to forearms. Elbows touch down under shoulders. Belly button hugs to spine. Lengthen out from crown of the heads to heels. We have 3 more breaths in forearm plank here. Outer hips are drawing back. Belly button hugs in. Back of legs pressing towards ceiling. Hips at shoulder height. Draw that heart forward. Final breath. And then exhale. Lower the hips all the way to the ground. Sphinx pose. Should feel like a nice little release here. Draw the heart forward between the biceps. Press the pubic bone down into the ground. Lift the heart forward and up. Reach the toes back behind. Press the tops of the feet into the ground so much that the shins, the knees, the quads start to lift off the ground. Draw the tailbone down towards the inner ankles. Hug the belly in, press the pubic bone down. Then reach the palms back towards your sides. Palms are down, fingertips reaching towards outer ankles. And from here, inhale, draw the chest forward and up. Palms or feet are on the ground. And then lift the palms a few inches, reaching fingertips back towards outer ankles. Lift the feet off of the ground, locust pose. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Draw the shoulder heads away from the sternum. 2 more breaths. Press the pubic bone down, engage the core muscles, the back muscles to lift, and then exhale, lower. Bring the forehead to the ground, neutral spine. 1 breath down. Interlace the palms behind the back if that's okay in your body. Draw the knuckles towards the heels, lift the thumbs off of the tailbone. Same activation here in the back and belly. Press the pubic bone down, strong legs, inhale, lift. And 2 more breaths here in bound locust. And exhale and lower. Extend 1 arm forward in front of your space, roll over that side to your back. And we'll meet here. Bend the knees, heel to the feet, outer hips with distance apart. Let the inner knees touch. Press the low back into the ground. Round the low back muscles so that you feel that your sacrum is pressing down as well. And then draw the thighs towards the belly. Bring them wider than the rib cage. Modified happy baby as you press your thighs down towards the ground. Keep the entire length of the spine from crown of head to the tailbone grounded. That means your low back, your sacrum is grounded. Then, if you'd like, bring palms towards the outer edge of the feet for a happy baby pose. But again, like how we started practice, don't compromise the integrity of the posture, which is the grounding of the entire back body, simply to reach the feet. It's just a point of connection to create that pressure downward, releasing the muscles of the back. And then release the feet. Draw the right knee in towards the belly, extend the left leg long, supine twist. We'll draw the right knee, across the body towards left side. Reach the right arm all the way out towards the right side. Shift, stack the hips, breathe into the right side body. Start to ground the energy down. Close the eyes if you would like. And then come back to center. Exchange legs. Draw the left knee in. Extend the right leg forward. Press through the right heel. Lengthen the body. Inhale. And then exhale. Left leg across towards the right side. Knee works to ground down. Left palm sweeps out and around. Supine twist. Stretching more muscles that